All right, let's just get right into it. We've got an old video here today, a nice old video, and we thought we'd review it and see how things have changed in the good old Aguilar. So, without hesitation, I thought I was super nice in this video, by the way. All right, I got to stop it right there. I already noticed one big change. One huge change. Two huge changes, guys. First off, I know it was kind of hard to see. My hand was in the way there. I wasn't sure how they were going to react with the camera coming up. But this was in the days of the steps, the crumbly steps. I noticed that. That's something I noticed there. And secondly, what I noticed there is the door's open. You could just walk right in.
Well, from what I hear, she's short-staffed.
Short-staffed, yeah. All right. Let's see how this goes.
Good morning. How are you today? All right, just had a couple questions. This looks like this is gonna be cool. So everybody's been asking about Adam and Tyra. Any idea what's going on with that?
I don't have to disclose anything to you while I'm not here.
Okay.
Why did I give you my attorney's number?
Nobody said you weren't here. We just asked what was
No,
going
that we
on.
would ask the question of that. We're here to help the community.
Personally, it's rumors.
You guys
Okay.
have bashed us, put us everywhere, and I feel that we can all get along, but obviously not.
I've never even really.
I didn't even realize she was sitting there, bro.
Obviously not.
like seriously, that was stealth mode, bro. I didn't even realize she was sitting there that whole entire time.
Well, yeah, there's a few people in the video that pop up. It's kind of, there's quite a few vehicles parked out front this day. So I just went in and asked a couple nice questions, and she says basically we ain't getting along. So
Nobody said you weren't here. We just asked what was
No,
going
that we
on.
would ask the question of that. We're here to help the community.
Personally, it's rumors.
You guys have bashed us, put us everywhere, and I feel that we can all get along, but obviously not.
I've never even really met you before.
No, you talked all kinds of shit at my mom and dad's shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's Steve and Vicky Huffman. Those are my parents.
Oh, I know that. We didn't talk shit.
You guys said that Travis Nelson came down and told you guys to do it. Vern says he didn't know you guys. Well, I found messages on Facebook back in June where you and Vern were talking all over Facebook. So, can't tell me.
whoa. Super Sleuth of the Year.
Yeah, we're talking on Facebook. Hadn't we just met like days before that?
I think what she's referring to is when I see if I remember back, which is a long time ago, I think this video here was 2022. I think that you had brought it to my attention that the First Amendment was being violated in Aguilar. And I think maybe even you brought the Travis video to my attention.
I see, but the Travis video didn't exist then. And I did remember whenever we first communicated, you were doing a story on a sheriff in Walsenburg or a marshal that was trying to wouldn't let you take your tools or your home or anything away from the house, and he was trying to run you out. And we talked on the phone back then before you got here one time, and I was asking if you ever had time to come up this way. But it was like a few months after that before you came here, and I
Yeah,
think it was
I even
Miss
seen the
Dina.
video. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, and once I seen that video, I was like, "Holy shit, dude! Maybe this guy has actually got something here," because it was actually video documented of somebody being removed for speaking, and I was like, "Holy shit!" So, yeah, then I brought it up to you people, like, "Hey, maybe we should stop in for a visit." Yeah, I do remember that now. Um, and they kind of talk about it in here a little bit. I think it's all Vern's fault.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't even remember that. I knew that we talked, but even when you got here, I didn't put you with that. And I knew we had a conversation, but wasn't until going through shit the other day that I figured out. Well, we did talk before you got here.
Yeah, one time we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was pretty much not interested. I mean, I was so busy. I was just, I wasn't interested at all.
Well, that
But
was the funny thing because you were giving some marshal hell or sheriff,
yeah, I was
whoever it was.
sheriff. Yeah, and I was swamped. I mean, my life was in danger at the time as it was. So, uh, yeah, I remember. So I kind of blew that off. I mean, like we talked about it, but it was nothing that I had acted on until a few months afterwards. Yeah, you're right. So, and like I say, there's a lot in here that reminds you of things like that.
Well,
Just
that's
like
your
I told
guys'
Vicky.
story.
Well, like I said, the whole thing with Adam and Tyra thing, if people are talking that, it's all rumors. It's not even true, and people need to
Well,
not spread
she's
rumors.
here.
Well, I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They need to
She's
stop
The reason I
spreading
don't
rumors.
park
It's
my
not
car out
right.
there is because I'm being followed. People follow me. People harass me,
I'm sorry to hear
and
that.
I'm sick of it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I've gone through this for 14 months now, and nobody wants to do anything.
Well, I mean, if there's anything we can do to help, I mean, like you
I mean,
say,
your YouTube videos, that's embarrassing. How would you like it if it was one of your kids on there and somebody was doing that to them? How would you feel?
well, I don't think there's any kids on there.
No, but I'm saying, put yourself in my shoes. What do you think my kids get bullied at school for? Because your mom looks stupid on YouTube because these guys have to make their channels popular and then they
Channels popular.
I wonder if she's saying that same thing about all the mainstream media outlets that have covered her in the past couple months.
Right?
I'm just curious. Are they just trying to get popular too?
Yeah, I think they are. Well, no, I think they're trying to keep their popularity. That's what it is they're
Right.
already up there. They're
Stay
trying to keep
relevant.
their popularity because they're relevant.
Yeah.
What we do is not relevant,
ratings chases.
right? And we're just in it for the clicks and views. It's not relevant at all.
Well, when she said, "How would you like to be in my shoes?" Are we talking about those fuzzy slippers she wore to work?
Right. We're talking about when she's raking in the money or when she's the victim.
Right? I mean, I don't know how many times we've got people, talking smack on us, following us around. I mean, how many times have we been like attempted to be beaten up now? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she's had it worse than us.
That's embarrassing. How would you like it if it was one of your kids?
You know, it's funny because the whistleblower, I mean, the
Well, I don't
victim,
think there's any kids on there.
in this case, got paid 20,000 when she sued the town. So I really can't feel bad for her.
Well, that's why I said I don't think she's had it worse than us. She got 20 grand. We haven't even gotten anything yet.
No, but I'm saying, put yourself in my shoes. What do you think my kids get bullied at school for? Because your mom looks stupid on YouTube because these guys have to make their channels popular and then thanking me for your channel for blooming? That's an insult.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, so is your attitude towards a lot of people.
No, it's not.
I'd never met you. I'd only just seen videos.
Well,
And,
obviously, you know me really well to call me tyrant and call me by name and have all your words out there.
well, a tyrant is somebody who violates rights.
No, I didn't violate rights.
You threw me out of here.
No, I didn't.
We didn't
have it
throw
on
you
camera.
out. We
We
just
asked
said
you
we
to
were
leave.
uncomfortable.
Right.
We didn't ask
We
you
didn't
to
ask
leave.
to at all.
Right. And that, I mean, ultimately, that's the same thing. We're calling the police. You need to leave. That is throwing me out.
Did the police show
And
up?
we,
Did
Mind if
we
I look
get
in
moved?
here?
we've asked you
No,
not to
you can
record
stay right
us,
here.
and
Okay,
here you
okay.
are
No.
recording us.
Well, she asked me not to. And here I am. Damn it.
Well,
I'm calling the police.
I do believe when the police were called that they were told that we were allowed to record. Just because you asked, that doesn't mean we have to.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah. Yeah, look at her though. She is pissed.
I mean, you can look at that as an asshole thing, like being an asshole, but I'm sorry, in my opinion, that's standing up for what what this whole country was based on, right? Like, we have the right to know what's going on with the government, regardless whether we live there or we don't live there. We have the right to know. I mean, we paid taxes in that town. We went over to the mercantile. We bought a couple of sodas and some food and, a newspaper. And our tax dollars went into that town. I think we need to know where it was going.
All right. All right, let's see.
So it's a restricted area then.
I mean, we've asked you nicely not
Well,
to
we know
record us,
that-
and you come in here recording us.
Right. Yeah, that's my right.
It is, but my
Because it's
attorney
your
has the right
doesn't mean
too.
it's
And-
okay,
and-
it's
and
the
the
right
best-
thing to do morally.
And the best.
So I guess hopefully, your right is more important to you than your moral standing, because what you guys are doing isn't right.
Yeah.
All you
I'm
guys
It's
sorry,
bad
are
enough
but-
we have to go to the board meetings and deal with you people recording us a million.
How'd they know you people was recording them?
We had the camera on the tripod in front of them. That should have been a clue.
No, that was before we even attended a meeting yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's before we even we haven't even attended a meeting yet.
But hold on though. I guess I should have let that go just a little bit further. Vern, I don't know if I'm not sure. It's definitely a huge change because listen.
To do morally.
And the best.
So I guess hopefully, your right is more important to you than your moral standing, because what you guys are doing isn't right.
Yeah.
all you
I'm
guys
It's
sorry,
bad
are.
enough
but-
we have to go to the board meetings and deal with you people recording us, a million people recording us, but you have to.
So there's a million people recording you guys, Vern.
Yeah, I remember whenever I first got on the board, that's whenever I got most of the people to come in. And
Well,
at best was
there's at least
20.
There's at least a million that were showing up to record, according to Stephanie here. So I didn't know that. I wouldn't even have came around if I would have knew there was a million people recording. I mean, why didn't you tell me that, Vern?
Well, it seems like the numbers are like hard to comprehend up there.
I will say this, there were millions of things missing, and it wasn't the recordings.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I would have never showed up if I would have known these million people was there. Because when I got there, by the time me and you people walked in, those millions must have scattered. Because at the most, we seen like one or two people with their phones out, recording, if that, So the millions must have left before we came. Because this lady right here definitely just said that millions, you people in millions, are recording.
Well, if I remember right, it was Linda and two other people that were recording before you guys got there. And
Yeah.
if you found the clip that I'm thinking of, that's where they were going to arrest Linda for recording there.
Right.
But the person who was going to arrest her was Adam Castile.
Right. All right, let's go.
Come into where we work and
Wait a
report
minute,
us
wait a
after
minute.
we
Wasn't
ask them
Adam a
not to.
code enforcement officer?
Yes.
He has no arrest powers.
Tell him that. He wrote me a traffic ticket.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah, I record
But he got
everywhere I
paid.
go.
record us
Yeah.
after we've asked you not to, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I record everywhere I go. Everywhere.
I need to find your job, because if I could go out and make people miserable and make money off of it, I'm doing the wrong thing sitting here.
Well, I'm not trying.
All right. So I think that statement speaks volumes, doesn't it?
What'd she tell you?
She's in the wrong business, Vern.
You should have said, I'm sorry, I'm not a Presbyterian.
She says she's in the wrong business.
Look, she's getting paid now.
All right, listen.
I need to find your job, because if I could go out and make people miserable and make money off of it, I'm doing the wrong thing sitting here.
Well, I'm not trying to make.
So I think that was her goal, to make people miserable and make money off it. So maybe all these years later, she's finally succeeded. I'm just saying, I mean, those are her words, not mine. If she can get paid to make people miserable, this lady says she's in the wrong job.
Well, she definitely made Robert miserable.
Right. She got paid for that. She admitted in the meeting that was all her, not Tyra. So, all right.
Record us
Yeah.
after we've asked you not to, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I record everywhere I go. Everywhere.
I need to find your job, because if I could go out and make people miserable and make money off of it, I'm doing the wrong thing sitting here.
Well, I'm not trying to make you guys miserable.
Well, you're
I-
doing
and I
it,
can't-
that's what you're doing.
And I can't make you guys look any different than you do. I mean, so if
Yeah, you can. You make my mouth move differently. You make me say things that I don't say.
that's a parody, that's
No,
funny.
it's not.
And it's not
That's a
funny.
parody.
My
That's
kids
funny.
at school are like,
It's
why?
not funny. That really
What if it
isn't
was your
funny.
daughter, someone was mocking you and making jokes about? Do you think
I
it would
have
be
children.
funny?
I have children, and I
Do you
have
think
the
it would be
same
funny?
videos out there
Do you think it would be
with
funny?
my face moving.
Well, that's you. It's not them.
I thought it was funny.
I don't think it's funny. I really don't. You have her barking like a dog in one. That's like degrading.
Yeah, that's what
It's
she
not-
sounds like
it's not-
when she gets one of those attitudes like that.
I don't have an
Like I said,
attitude.
I've never spoken to you. This is the first time, and I mean I'm
I'm cordial. I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet.
I think she was trying to curse me there, guys. She said that she is the nicest person that I'll ever meet.
Well, I mean, she did throw that party for the whole entire town when her kid graduated.
Right? That was pretty nice.
I think she's the nicest person you want to have involved in a conspiracy. Just saying.
Oh, man. In the body language. I'm watching the body language as they try to shame me. And I'm just being as nice as I can, guys.
Be straightforward, truth, whatever you tell me, ask me. Don't go secondhand and get rumors, because obviously Vern's turned this town upside down against everybody, and this is where we're at.
Vern,
Yes.
you turned the town upside down against everybody, and this is where we're at.
Is that what? I didn't hear what Tyra was saying.
Well, that's what she said.
That I turned the town upside down against them.
You turned the town against. Here, I'll replay it for you. I know the volume's a touch low, but let me go back a second here.
Don't go secondhand and get rumors, because obviously Vern's turned this town upside down against everybody, and this is where we're at.
well. That's
So that's where we're at, Vern.
Well, should I say thank you now? I mean, that was what you say, 2020,
22.
2022? And it took 4 years or 3.5 years to have charges against her.
All right, here we go.
Hold on. You know what I heard? You know what I heard? This is what I heard.
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
Pretty
I
much.
hear that now.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm morally incorrect because I'm documenting our interaction. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see what other fun things they say.
I never met Vern until well after I met you guys. So
That's fine. You don't
I
have to
never
keep
met him.
your distance.
Travis, I had met Travis before. And like I say, I seen the video. What I told Vicky, what I told her is I seen the video of Travis Nelson in that meeting, and that's what brought me here. Because anytime I see rights being violated, that's where I show up. So anytime you try to stop somebody's freedom of speech, that's a violation of their rights.
It's kind of funny how you got banned from the Washington County office over there as well.
And what are our rights? Why don't we have?
Where is their rights?
They don't have any rights, do they?
Where are their rights? She's got her hands out looking for them. The body language is awesome. Where are our rights?
See, I'll check the lower right-hand drawer.
Jeez, oh Pete's. And I got banned from where? I think she's got some twisted information going on there. We'll see. This is body language, though, man. It's very telling.
Hey, and this here,
It should be done.
isn't this young lady here on the left in the black shirt there? Didn't she had like returned from a leave where she had some issues? Is that who I'm thinking of?
Supposedly, allegedly, John.
Figured. I go there all the time. Those people are nothing but cordial with me.
Well, and I can be too, but
Yeah.
you know what? How do I earn respect?
Well-
You guys want me to show the community respect when everybody is bad mouthing us,
I understand.
telling us doing our things? We can't even do our job. because we have people
Accountability, that's how I can help. I can help by stopping the rumors that are just that, bullshit rumors. We've done that today. Tara's not working. Bullshit rumor. You see what I'm saying? It's transparency and accountability. That's what's gonna get you somewhere. That's all, and I'm more than willing to work with you, Tara. I don't have a problem with nobody, and I don't hold grudges. I'm sorry you guys feel that way. But like I say, anytime you work in the public, you are going to be in the public. That'd be like
Anytime you work in the public, you're going to be in the public. That's great.
And what is that shirt?
Coffee.
Coffee.
me telling you you have to take the cameras off the library. That's stupid. I don't want you watching my kids play at the library. No, that you see how that works both ways.
Well, it works both ways this way, but it's only going one way this way now. How do we even defend ourselves? We're supposed to stay quiet because there's nothing
I would gladly do an exclusive interview with you, Tara, and we can talk about just that, the bullshit rumors. We're not against you.
I trust you that you're not going to put different stuff up on
How do I know to trust you?
Ask these
Do you know
girls.
what I'm
I've
saying?
worked here for 16 years.
We have to trust each other
Well,
at
you're gonna
some
trust Vern?
point.
You know, we're all longtime residents. Where Vern came from, I wish he'd go back because we grew up here. We went to school here. Her husband grew up here. Vern needs to go back to
Well,
wherever the
and-
hell he
and
came.
I-
Don't cause trouble elsewhere.
And I know nothing
And why you
prior
moved
to me
here
getting
just to
here.
harass us? Who does that?
Well,
Who moved somewhere to harass people?
I'm not harassing anybody.
That's
I
what
mean,
you
if you
should
guys
do.
feel harassed, I'm
Well, I
sorry
feel very
you
harassed.
feel that way.
Looks like her blood pressure's up.
There's a lot of feelings going around, ain't there?
Lots of them.
Felons, more felons.
But you know, during that period, the thing that I was pushing for was all I wanted whenever this started was information on a grant for $160,000 for nutrition that just disappeared. That's how I started asking questions. I wanted to know where the money went. But the same period of time, Lyndon and I were cooking over at the community center for the people, and they never missed a meal, a free meal.
Well, back then they weren't even making $16 an hour, I don't think.
Yeah,
So
no.
they needed those free meals. I mean, now the one here in the black shirt, she's up to what, $30 an hour nowadays. So
Except for bonus day like Sunday.
yeah,
Ain't nothing like double time.
Yeah, a little bit extra there. All right, let's see what else they got to say.
Violator, I think
Yes, I feel violated too. I hear that you have the town hall bugged. There's cameras everywhere. And we're the longtime residents, and I'll be damned by the end of this. I'm still gonna live here, and
Yes, ma'am. I hope so.
Wow, none of us will be there. And so far, so good, right? I mean, 6-figure income. She's still there. Everybody else in that office is gone, including myself. Sarah Porce is no longer there. Tyra is no longer there. I'm no longer there. So she made a truth there, guys. She did make a truth there.
Hey, didn't somebody mention Sarah Porce and her quitting after being relieved of her duties?
I'm not sure, John. I think she was let go, but I'm not sure.
She quit.
She quit. This one over here, Sarah, she quit. So the only one left is her. I mean, that was a true statement. Let's hear that back real quick. That was a good true statement she made. She predicted it.
Or to harass people.
Well, I'm not harassing anybody.
That's
I mean,
what
if
you
you
said
guys
earlier.
feel harassed, I'm
Well, I
sorry
feel very
you
harassed.
feel that
I
way.
feel violated. I think I
Yes,
said
I
something
feel
on the street, I'll
violated
make
too.
it.
I hear that you have the town hall bugged. There's cameras everywhere. And we're the longtime residents, and I'll be damned by the end of this. I'm still gonna live here, and
Yes, ma'am. I hope so. I hope so. This is a beautiful town. And I know a lot of people here. You guys keep associating me with Vern, but you don't know the people that I actually know here that I've known for many years, that have been here for many years.
Everybody in this town apparently has lost
So-
their common sense.
And I
They're
mean,
following Vern. Vern Thorne is the worst human being alive. I hope everybody
and
hears that.
I can guarantee you I'm not following
I know
Vern.
you're
Vern
talking
does
to
tell me
Tina.
some information.
Ask some questions about Tina Behill. We want to listen to Tina.
I don't even know that lady. Never met her.
She's all over your guys' YouTube videos.
I've seen her in my comments, but I have never met her.
Giving good advice. We all know Tina Behill here in town.
Yeah, I don't. I've never met her. I'm, like I say, all I can be is honest. And I hope that you guys just are the same. I mean, really, like I say, my camera can't make you look any different than what you portray. And like I say, whatever you think I'm banned from, you're dead wrong. I go where I want to go. I know where I can be, and that's where I go. Garfield County, I had to flip them upside down. It took me almost 2 years, but you should see how their meetings are run now. You should see how the people's rights are met. You should see how the police treat everybody there now. Oh my goodness, it's night and day difference. Of course, it took multiple lawsuits and it took a whole lot of exposure. But they have made changes for the better, and the residents see that, you know.
Well, how can we prove to the residents when we have somebody that's supposed to be our shining star and be good for the town when he's abusing all of us with his powers? He's hiding behind.
The shining star. That's you, Vern. You're the shining star, she says.
You need to go back there because no, she didn't specify who the shining star is. Maybe that's you.
No, that's Vern.
Oh.
Whole lot of exposure. But they But they have made changes for the better, and the residents see that, you know.
Well, how can we prove to the residents when we have somebody that's supposed to be our shining star and be good for the town when he's abusing all of us with his powers? He's hiding behind his First Amendment. He's a citizen. Well, are you a citizen or are you a councilman? You can't be both. So he's violating ours. He's bashing us, me especially.
And I've heard Vern say publicly that he would step down
No, he didn't.
from the board. I've
Oh, why
heard him
doesn't
say
he
that.
and make all of our lives a lot better?
Why don't you, Vern?
Why don't I step down?
This is 2022. Why are you still on the council, Vern?
You'd make their lives
Shining
so much
star,
better.
you.
Vern.
You shining star.
I was there to expose corruption and try to help the town to a better path. And so far, it hasn't happened. So I'm still on the council. Time's coming, though. They will, there's been a lot of difference between now and then. Mostly they're winning.
Are they, Vern?
No, they think. At that point where in that point where this video was shot, yes, they were very definitely winning. Or they thought they were winning.
At least they had their morals in order, right, Vern?
Oh, absolutely.
Because mine was way out of line, they said.
I've heard him say that. Whether he would or not, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know Vern as well as you guys think I
Would
do.
have come in here that day, introduced yourself and everything. We're on edge. I mean, to work in here when that door opens, we're all on eggshells.
And the minute you say First Amendment rights, we've been dealing with this nonsense since March. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of people coming in here and we're supposed to cater to everybody, but yet we're supposed to be treated like dirt by the residents. So, you get
Well, I think I've been nothing but nice. I haven't never disrespected any of you guys.
I do not want anything.
Well, you called the cops. I mean, like I said, that's
everything I say gets twisted around. I don't want my face
if you weren't
all over
kicking me
social
out, you
media.
wouldn't have called the cops.
We didn't kick you out.
Well, I thought the damn cops would have came. I didn't know.
No, they won't.
I apologize. I didn't realize you could record
Thank
in
you.
here. I've been told you can't record in here. You can't record at the meetings. That's
Right.
what I was told. So
Right, and that's
Right.
And that leads to the signs that they posted, no recording.
No public comment nowadays.
It's funny. You know what was even funnier is if you go back where she said we've been dealing with this rights situation. Like, what the hell are you talking about, lady?
Well, I want to know who else came. I want to know who else was going in there with the camera and asking them questions, and they've been dealing with it since March.
At least. And they're sick of it. And this was like May or something. Who knows? It was wasn't that far off from March, really.
well, you called the cops. I mean, like I said, that's
everything I say gets twisted around. I don't want my face
if you
all
weren't
over
kicking me
social
out, you
media.
wouldn't have called the cops.
We didn't kick you out.
Well, I thought the damn cops would have came. I didn't know.
No, they won't.
I apologize. I didn't realize you could record
Thank
in
you.
here. I've been told you can't record in here. You can't record at the meetings. That's
Right.
what I was told. So
Right,
I
and that's
apologize
why
if I infringed
And that's
on
why
your
I show
rights.
up, because a lot of
But would
times,
you respect our rights. We're here trying to do a job. I don't want to be on
Well,
camera again.
I have rights, you have duties. That's the difference. When you sign up to work in a public sector and for the public, then you have duties.
We do have
You swear to
duties.
duties, and
But
you
we still have
and
the
you
office
lose
of
some
the
rights. That's kind of part of it.
That's
It's
where
the
I
same
want
with
to
the
know, where are
cops.
my rights?
Like the cops, they have absolutely zero reason to ever stop me from filming. They can't. I have a lawsuit going right now from when they took this body camera off me. They took it off my persons. You can't do that. It's a violation of the Colorado Constitution. Not the federal. The Colorado, we have a lot of freedoms in this state that a lot of other states don't have. And I mean, the inalienable right to record in public is one of those,
And we apologize for that. I apologize. You know, I was in my office, but on YouTube, she wasn't there, and neither was the code enforcement. That's how stuff starts. I was in my office on a conference call with a lawyer.
Hey, like you said, I would love to sit down with you and do just an interview with just you and just get your side of the story out there. This is not one-sided. I am an investigative journalist, and I work on both sides. I don't work for Vern like everybody seems to think.
Well, and you know, that's the thing is that Vern has his little Facebook page, and all these people that have so much to say want to say it on his private Facebook page, but nobody will come in here, nobody will come out on the streets. I'd have a lot more respect for these people if they'd say it to my face instead of.
Wait, hold on. Did she have a bunch of people coming in there giving her shit or not?
Make up your fucking mind, lady. We see through those lies, don't we? Because just a minute ago, they were, you know, there's millions of people, and now nobody says anything to them. Hey, people at Aguilar, Stephanie would have a lot more respect if you tell her to fuck off to her face. Okay? Yes. This is her words, not mine. I don't make this shit up.
I think you need to replay that so that way people can confirm. We've got it right out of the horse's mouth over here.
Oh man, are you sure?
On their secret little group, you know.
No, I understand that. I say I like to be public, and I mean,
Well, and so do we, but when you're being bashed, and he
So
has
everybody seems to think.
Well, and you know, that's the thing is that Vern has his little Facebook page, and all these people that have so much to say want to say it on his private Facebook page, but nobody will come in here, nobody will come out on the streets. I'd have a lot more respect for these people if they'd say it to my face instead of on their secret little group, you know.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Well, wait, and then you did have people that went out there onto the streets and spoke their mind,
And they locked the town hall, dude. Fucking safety and security.
well, not only did they lock the town hall, but they were calling them all idiots and whatnot and so forth and different names. And so I mean, is that their idea of respect?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Glad we cleared that part up. All right. Let's keep it moving.
I understand that. I say I like to be public, and I like.
Well, and so do we, but when you're being bashed, and he has the exact same information as truth, and he does an interview and he lies.
And all this is lies. All of it is lies. If there were smuggling money, stealing the grant money, then where's the investigation? Come investigate, but the
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, hold on a second. Didn't Tyra just get busted for stealing money and smuggling money?
What? In the body language, again, guys, are we watching the body language? You got the one hiding behind the computer, that body language in itself, right? And then you got this other one that's all methed up over here, dude, bouncing off the fucking walls with her coffee shirt, fucking can't sit still. The expression she makes, and she just keeps repeating, "What about my rights? What about my rights?" Not once has she said what right she thinks that she doesn't have. It's weird. But the investigation.
Well, I think she's underneath the understanding that she has a right to ask you to stop filming and you have to stop filming. Or maybe it's the right that she thinks that you don't have the right to record her at all. I don't know. Maybe it's one of the Karen rights that she's going off of.
Facebook page, and all these people that have so much to say want to say it on his private Facebook page, but nobody will come in here, nobody will come out on the streets. I'd have a lot more respect for these people if they'd say it to my face instead of on their secret little group, you know.
No, I understand that. I say I like to be public, and I like.
Well, and so do we, but when you're being bashed, and he has the exact same information as truth, and he does an interview and he lies.
And all this is lies. All of it is lies. If there were smuggling money, stealing the grant money, then where's the investigation? Come investigate, but this constant bashing and bullying and
There could be some investigation. I mean, my request didn't get met. I got nothing out of my request, so
And
That
I wanted
is-
to talk to you about that as well. It was on my desk. I was actually getting ready to email you, but we need to talk about some of the stuff on there.
Well, the first one I've already forwarded to the Attorney General as a
That's okay. I
denial.
have a letter in there as well.
And the second one I sent, I think we're pretty close on time for that one.
Oh, that's good.
But
I'm glad. Please bring him down here. More than happy. I sent a letter as well.
yeah, Philip Weisner watches my stuff.
I know.
Jared Polis watches my stuff. They pay attention to what I got going on because I'm one of the only ones here in Southern Colorado. Everybody else is Pueblo and North. There's hundreds of us in this state, but they're all up there. I'm the only lone wolf down here by myself. You people come all the way from Arizona. Okay? Joe Cool the other day at the mayor ignored, he come all the way from Chicago. These people come all the way from around the world to come hang out with me for the day.
You know, I did a public apology to the whole entire town and council on my video, and do you think anybody responded? Thank you, fine, nothing.
I didn't see it.
I got my freaking stuff shoved in my face.
I didn't see it. I didn't.
Public apology shoved in her face, guys. Why'd you do that to her? I've never seen her apologize ever, still to this day, but she's referring to something that you guys, you know, she apologized publicly and you guys just shoved it in her face, Vern.
Yeah, I don't quite remember that.
Yeah, I mean, I recall her talking about it here, but I've never seen anything about it. So, and that's pretty much what I tell her here.
That's it. But I don't see everything myself. So, like I say, I've never had a problem with you. I talked with your mom for at least an hour. I thought she was a wonderful person. She's super smart. She's super smart. Vicky is a very smart woman. Because we.
Look at Sarah back there shaking her head, like, yeah, she sure is. She sure is. Yeah. Body language, guys.
We danced around for at least an hour, right? And you people and Steve talk most of the time, and me and Vicky talk most of the time. I think she's a good person. I think there's a lot of good people here. And I say there's a bunch of rumors. A lot of that can all be taken care of, right? I mean, there's ways to go about everything. Sometimes we go about it with a little humor. Honestly, I don't usually make talking faces. That's not my thing. But I don't usually when I do this, it's usually males. Okay. I don't know how to say that, but like
So you
I'm-
usually harass men
No,
instead of women?
no, like
Harass. What a word, right? Like, out of all the years that I was in that town, you think that I would have been charged at least 100 times, as many times as they've accused me of it. You know, think I would have at least went to court on it or something, man. Some restraining orders, something out of all the years I was there after this point. You know, she keeps claiming I'm harassing them. I just find that comical when I'm being nothing but nice to these people, right? I mean, completely, there's only just the 3 women here in the office, right? And I've already seen their demeanor on how they're victim all the time, right? So I have to be super careful in here. You know, that you've heard them talking, all 3 of them, our feelings, right? So this was a little different for me. You know, usually most of the people that I was meeting in power at this time, at the top of the food chain, were males. Just being honest, right? So, but at this point, it was all these feeling monsters in here, and I had to just try to be as nice as I possibly could.
You know,
like I talk loud. I don't have a problem talking loud. That's a cool thing to rock back there. I like that. But usually, okay, so like Carl, he's a big guy, you know. So I'm able to know that he could easily have his way with me, right? He's a big man. When it comes to dealing with women, I don't like to be loud. I don't like to be aggressive like I can be with Carl. Me and Carl, I mean, he's the county administrator. Him and I, we've had our knockdown dragouts, right? And we have very much respect for each other now. But I had a hard time being able to speak with you. And
Well,
so the
exactly how
faces.
it is the fact that, you know, you called me one time and then put me on.
I did not.
YouTube.
I didn't call
Well,
you.
then it was you people.
You
but
people
nobody
did.
ever said that you wanted to do an interview with me. Did you personally contact me?
No, we've said on
Did you
our
send me an
shows.
email?
We
I don't
have
watch
said
your
on our
shows. Why
shows.
would I ever watch me being made fun of?
I'm just saying.
You people, you called her?
Shh. She doesn't know it was me because I didn't identify as you people.
Oh. Okay. Don't tell nobody, I guess. But
Shh. She doesn't know it was me.
yeah. All right.
Like we've said on our shows for sure publicly that we would do with any of you guys, right? Like I don't.
There's nothing to hide. I mean, I don't know what people think or do, but in Vern's eyes, I have too much power. I don't have power. I don't make the final decision. The council does. That's why they vote. I don't vote. I provide the information. I give them what the attorney says, and that's basically what I do. If I have
Basically, aside from the embezzlement, the wiretapping, the check fraud, the allegedly a lot of other things she does. I mean, but what do you think about that, Vern?
You guys are picking on her.
You're picking on her?
Sounds like it.
I mean, she doesn't have any power, Vern.
Yeah, right now, no, but back then, she
didn't.
told the council what to do.
No, she didn't vote. She said, Vern. I mean, that's what she says. She does back that up. She doesn't vote. She doesn't have the power that you keep trying to say she has, Vern.
Right.
watch your shows, why would I ever watch me being made fun of?
I'm just saying, like we've said on our shows for sure publicly that we would do with any of you guys, right? Like I don't.
There's nothing to hide. I mean, I don't know what people think or do, but in Vern's eyes, I have too much power. I don't have power. I don't make the final decision. The council does. That's why they vote. I don't vote. I provide the information. I give them what the attorney says, and that's basically what I do. If I have input on something, I will let them know. But other than that, I don't do anything. All the grants, they're all audited on a single audit. Every single penny out of this office entirely. The books are audited once a year, every year, fiscal year.
Once a year, every year, fiscal year, Vern.
Yeah, right. You know,
She's confident in what she's saying, Vern.
they have more power than the council, or they take more power than the council. If it was set up properly, they would not have the authority that they take.
Well, the audits are done every fiscal year, Vern. She said that
Right.
with confidence, and this was 22. So,
Yeah,
man,
but they hadn't had one since like 2016, wasn't it?
something, and that's what I mean. And she's saying with confidence, as a fact, that the books are done every year. And we know that's a lie. Just saying.
Yeah.
We've definitely proved that since this video.
You know?
Like I said, I understand, and I'd rather have the honest truth out there and have proof to show it. That's all. There's no rumors then anymore, right? Like how can they? And I mean, I reach across the whole globe. Like it's not just local. I mean, there's a lot of local people that follow what I'm
Oh, yeah, my
doing.
aunt in New Jersey's like, what the hell's going on in Aguilar?
Her aunt in New Jersey's like, what the hell is going on in Aguilar?
Oh, she's got family in Jersey too. Oh, Tyra, we need to get together again. Give me a call. We need to talk. I got family in Jersey.
Hey, dude, she throws banging parties, bro. Live music and everything, you know. Like probably get you something set up out east, you know. Meet up.
At
Yeah.
$14 an hour, wasn't it?
Right.
I mean, I got just on Aguilar, I got over 1 million hits on Google alone. So there's a lot of attention. That's what happens.
And it's all
But-
negative, and
but-
that's really what we
but it
want
doesn't
Aguilar
have to be. But it
known
doesn't
for,
have to
you
be,
know?
and it won't end with negative attention. It never does. I have many people that will come in here and help showcase the good of this town. I do. Other YouTubers that do just that. Okay. Ski Lock is one of them. He's been here before. It's been a few years, but he goes into small towns like this, and he goes into the history. He goes into the town itself. He goes into a lot of little things. Leaves good reviews about it. He makes very good videos that help places like this. So we have that kind of stuff lined up too. We're not here to destroy anything.
Well, you
But-
gave me way too
but-
long.
When rights were being violated, we had to stop that immediately.
So you
Right.
can't be proper and be like, hey, this is this, bring me something, this is what you did to me, I'd like an apology. But no, you sit there and you blast us all, put us on Facebook, and then how are we supposed to defend ourselves? Because we're in the public eye,
Well-
we're supposed to be professional.
Like I said, I've not.
Well, hold on a sec. Pause. Okay, so she clearly says that she's supposed to be professional. No one still at this point is being professional. They're being all run off of their emotions. No professionalism in this office right now at this point whatsoever. Still.
Crazy, right?
Well, technically, you're wrong.
Look at the anger of stamping those papers.
All right.
I hate
Why
to
did
say
I
this,
break-
but there were two professionals in the room here. One who
Well, I
wasn't really talking much, and the other one was being polite.
Right.
Because I don't want an 80-page restraining order either, right? Like,
Well, if
I-
you feel in danger of you and your kids, wouldn't you put a restraining order?
I'm just saying. I
See,
don't
and that's
want that.
how
How
it's
is going to
unhappy.
even get that? So somebody
I-
should be in trouble with the sheriff's department, whoever leaked the restraining order, because that would have never came up unless Vern was told
Yeah.
about it. So
And
maybe you should investigate where he found that out.
I don't know, but I
Because I
seen
know
the,
darn well
I seen it in the
that-
video. That's a big ass restraining
It
order.
wasn't even filed.
So-
So how Vern
It
got a
wasn't
hold of
filed.
that is something with the sheriff's department and the courthouse that also needs to be looked into.
Vern has all of
That needs to be looked into. How'd you get that restraining order they filed on you, Vern? Because they didn't file it.
Yeah, well, I think they did.
I'm sorry. Hey, how many pages was that? About 80 something?
80 pages.
Well, it wasn't filed according to Stephanie, because Stephanie knows Tyra's business like that. But unless it's, when Tyra's in trouble, then she doesn't know anything that Tyra had going on.
Right.
So
Did they realize that restraining order is a matter of public record? Anybody could see it?
I went down and bought copies from them.
yeah, they don't understand that because it wasn't filed, John. It wasn't filed. That's their claim.
It was filed. The court rejected it.
That's funny because if I remember correctly, I
the
got
proper-
records on this young lady here in the coffee shirt that filed a civil protection order against somebody else.
Yeah, and she just says the term wrong. I mean, it was rejected. It was filed. It was just rejected. I mean, it didn't go through. It wasn't an actual restraining order because it was rejected.
It was 80 pages of copies of my emails asking for them to explain where the money's at.
me me for 3 years, off and on. This year alone, consecutively, 365 days. All his page says, administrator. Okay, fine. But you know what? I asked him, what's your problem with me? I have a problem with you, is all he said. I try to have a workshop. Let's talk about this stuff. I'll never have a workshop with you because you lied. What am I supposed to do?
You know, and you're for everybody's freedoms. You guys wanted my video. I handed it over. I didn't have anything to hide. Sorry, I don't know how to record. I was upside down.
No, it was a good
But
video.
because I'm a public servant, my personal phone is a court of record. Well, how can Vern be on the board and have this private Facebook page he's running?
Because it's a private Facebook page. It's not a personal phone being used on public time while you're getting taxpayer money, while you're employed by a town, creating public documents with your phone. That's how.
Okay.
I know you're a group part of it. I'm sure I've seen it. All they're doing is bashing Tyra, the workers, the town, everything. So how can he have that if he's a board member? And where are our rights? He
What's for
is
the
just
best for the
as
town?
Yeah, where are our rights again? That's like
Back-
the 5th time that she's asked, where are our rights? I don't know what rights she's missing, but something is missing, guys. I mean, she's looking off into space trying to find these rights. Look at her. She's like, I wish I had rights. Oh, I wish I had rights. You know? The body language, guys. I'm saying this video, this body language is on point.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm literally here for
he's
the
basically
town.
our boss. I put a damn letter of complaint in months ago and it still has not been looked at by anybody. So we'll see tomorrow if that's looked at, but I saw on one of your videos, my daughter told me I need to apologize. So I apologize if I offended you, violated your rights. I didn't realize I could be recorded in here. So I
Damn, she apologizes for violating my rights. Sorry, but I'm going to continue to treat you like shit until you have no morals, even though I know what I did was wrong.
Well,
I'm going to stand on it, double down. Right?
okay, hold on. My aspect here is if she really was going to apologize and mean it, why didn't that just come out to begin with? Why does she have such an attitude? Again, maybe if they weren't having such an attitude in the office that day, maybe Good Citizen would have been in and out. Like if they would have just, no, I don't want to give away the game plan. Go ahead.
Anybody else comment on that? Huh? Where's her rights? Where are her rights?
Bottom left-hand drawer.
I saw on one of your videos.
File 13.
Apologize. So I apologize if I offended you, violated your rights. I didn't realize I could be recorded in here. So I am sorry for doing that. I didn't mean to violate your rights, but
No, a lot of people don't
I would
understand
like
that.
the same
That's
respect that you want and everybody on the street.
and this
wants,
and
you
this is
know?
I mean it is semi-educational, right? Like I mean a lot of people don't understand that.
Well, we're a small
And-
town,
and-
so we don't really
And I do a lot of small towns.
do, and we understand that. But the first part of, especially me, I'm on the defense side, and I don't mean to be, but I am on the defense side.
No,
You know, and
She don't mean to be, Vern.
Yeah,
Vern,
you don't mean to be.
Vern, she don't mean to be on the defense side, but she is.
Well, she made a
Legally,
comment.
Legally, Vern. Legally,
Well-
she's on the defense. She's got a public pretender. I'm just saying.
You got 20 grand, so
Still getting paid. Do you have something to say, you people, or was you good?
No, I'm good.
All right. So, here we go.
our board is sick and tired of hearing us complain for the last 2 months. Well, you know, we've been dealing with this since March. You know how sick and tired we are of Vern Thorne and his nonsense?
Well, and like I say, it's not that hard to shine a good light. Like I mean, good interactions is what they look for, right? Like that's what people
Well,
look
and I
for.
hope you learned something today
Uh,
that everything you hear in town is usually a rumor, because guess who's been at work?
You know, I was born and raised in a town that's this size. Actually, it was about 700. This is a village, right? Because we weren't even big enough to be a town. And so I know exactly how these little towns are. I do. I know exactly. Like I know what I do before I even done it. It's like I get it. I get it. And I like this town. I almost bought here. Almost bought land up there. Right on Trujillo Creek in the canyon, about 50 years, well, about 48 acres, something like that. Almost bought here. The lady was kind of, she didn't want to. She wanted to sell and move, but she didn't want to move her shit. She had a lot of shit to move, and she didn't want to move it. So the deal ended up falling through. But I always like this town. I think it's a cool town. I think that it could have a little bit of tourism here. I could see.
It can be an amazing town.
I can see a little bit of tourism coming in, like the heritage.
She did not say it is an amazing town. She said it could be an amazing town. Did you guys catch that? Most people would say, "Oh, no, our town is an amazing town." She's like, "No, it could be.
It could be.
And we're working on it.
We're too busy siphoning off the funds that would make it there, but you know. Yeah. I just thought that was telling too. You know, most wouldn't word it that way, I don't think.
I always like this town. I think it's a cool town. I think that it could have a little bit of tourism here.
It can be an amazing town.
I can see a little bit of tourism coming in, like the Heritage Center. That place has so much. I still have not been through even probably a quarter of what they have in there, and I mean that's all pretty interesting stuff. So,
Hey, we could have a tour bus pull up out front, people unload and show where Tyra used to sit. The way the safe stands and open, you know, there's tourism.
Right. Her old house and stuff, like that shit ought to all be right on the tour list.
Right.
But you know.
There should be a plaque out front of that trailer there saying this was the home of Tyra Avilia.
During her reign, her great reign. Poor Tyra.
Then the history that they have, you know, with Capone. That's pretty cool.
Is being that. I mean, really?
You know, Castro, she's like Castro.
Yeah, that's cool.
Did you notice she said that with a straight face?
What'd you say?
Castro. She's like Castro. And she said it with a straight face. This body language.
Fidel Castro?
Yeah, look at her face when she says it.
Even probably a quarter of what they have in there. And I mean, that's all pretty interesting stuff. So, then the history that they have, you know, with Capone, that's pretty cool.
Is being that. I mean, really?
You know, Castro, she's like Castro.
Yeah, that's cool.
Straight face.
Well, like I say, I think they
mistook what you said, good citizen. I don't think that they understood that you were talking about the history of the town and how rich it was. I think that they thought that you were comparing her to Capone.
I think at this time recently, Vern had made a comparison. I think I was getting slack for something Vern had said or something.
Again? Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is something that maybe just recently on his private page or something that they were all up in. They might have seen something where he compared her to Castro or maybe even Capone. I don't know, but I mean it wasn't my comparison. But she was definitely bringing it up.
Supposedly, allegedly. The amount of money she's been paid since her raise, I'd have to say she may fall into that Capone category.
No, they're talking about Tyra.
I may have made a remark about Fidel Castro and, you know, Adolf Hitler and Rommel and couple other choice.
Right. Yeah, I think that's what I was getting slack for here.
With transparency, honestly. I mean,
And that's
like
what we're
say,
trying to
that
do.
gets rid of rumors.
That's what we're trying to do. I got in trouble because I handed a paper out to the citizens and Vern threw a fit because he didn't get to read it. It's for the public, it's for the people. You want transparency? Then you try and complain at me because you didn't get to read it?
Right. So have we been looking to replace Derek or
There's an ad in the paper.
is there?
And I want to make that straight. I did not let him go. That was not my decision.
Wow.
I do not.
I didn't see you make the motion. I seen, I seen
Vern
that.
needs to shut his mouth because obviously he
Well,
Vern needs to shut his mouth.
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
And I forgot how you voted on this one, but
I didn't vote to accept his resignation, or I didn't vote to fire him.
right, and she's making it very clear that as the administrator, she didn't do it. It was the council, right?
Vern agreed to it, right? That's what I heard.
no, he abstained.
Oh, he
because
did. He
He
did.
didn't
Yeah,
hurt somebody's feelings.
that's right. He did. He
No, it's
abstained.
either yes or no.
And I
You
don't
can't
know how he
abstain.
can abstain. I mean, Vern can do whatever he wants, no rules.
No rules, Vern.
No rules for them, just for me.
No, you can do whatever you want. No rules. That's what that's what your boss tells you.
Well, I didn't abstain from that one on both of the employees. I voted to retain them. I knew where we were going. You know, if you get rid of the only ones that knows what's going on here without training someone first, you're screwing yourself. It was their emotions and anger that led up to where we're at now.
Well, it's you that's
Right?
what you
That's what
want.
I heard.
No, he abstained.
Oh, he
because
did. He did.
didn't
Yeah,
hurt somebody's feelings.
that's right. He did. He
No, it's
abstained.
either yes or no.
And I
You
don't
can't
know how he
abstain.
can abstain. I mean, Vern can do whatever he wants, no rules apply at this point, I guess.
I mean, either way, I think
And,
Derek's
you know,
doing good
You guys are
anyways,
taking
right?
what these people in town say. The young lady sitting next to me, that is not her sister. That's my daughter. These people want to pop off acting like they know what they're talking about. The young lady sitting next to me is my daughter.
And you guys were perfectly nice with me there. I
Well,
appreciate
she used
that.
to work here too, long ago, but that's how it is in this town.
Well,
Tyra has
and
been
and
nice.
look,
That's how it is in this town. Her daughter used to work there too. You know, kind of like Sarah's husband working there, and Tyra's boyfriend working there, and Donald's wife working there, and you know, that's just how it is in this small inbred fucking town. You know? So that's just how it is. That is how it is. They all used to work there.
They know what they're talking about. The young lady sitting next to me is my daughter.
and you guys were perfectly nice with me there. I
Well,
appreciate
she used
that.
to work here too, long ago, but that's how it is in this town.
Well,
Tyra has
and-
been
and
the nicest
looking at
and
it-
bends over backwards
and-
for people. I'm the witch.
And looking at it, I mean, you
No.
guys are.
She is the witch. So I mean, you heard it straight from her mouth. Tyra helps everybody, and she is the witch.
Long ago, but that's how it is in this town.
Well,
Tyra
Some
has
things
been-
I can't argue with.
Tyra helps everybody, and then she's the witch.
At
and
it,
bends over backwards
and-
for people. I'm the witch.
and looking at it, I mean, you
No.
guys are.
So she is the witch, guys. She is the witch. So, anyways, that's what we got for you guys today. We did it in under an hour and 10 minutes. So that is our review. Any final thoughts, guys?
That's a long shot in the past, but whenever we fast forward to now, what's different?
Different names. That's about it.
Yeah,
Well-
there's been no change to the government, and the rules that they're talking about, they don't apply to
Well,
whoever
actually-
disagrees.
Well,
Well, actually, Bren, there has been one change. The town is practically broke. By the time the Jimmy Ray finishes with his stuff, I mean, more than likely, the town's not going to survive 2026. So that's the change.
well, I don't know. I think the change, in my opinion, is that the person that was actually running it all was Stephanie. Because the budgets look the same. Um, she's still there. Tyra's gone. Tyra's been gone for a year, and the town is still running the same way. Or is that because of the training that Tyra did? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. There's a little bit of change.
Well, after 10 years of training by what we know now is a corrupt government that we officially know, then why doesn't people look at that? Why? And we're having someone who a year ago could not write a check or balance a checkbook who is giving us financial advice. This $30,000 grant that just come up that supposedly we have coming in because of her work.
No, that
That
doesn't exist. No, that doesn't exist.
I haven't seen it.
No, it doesn't exist because John over here, my man John over here, the records demon over here, he requested that, and apparently those records don't exist at all.
Or it has information on if they don't want people to know, like who wrote the grant, because it seems like that we're paying a grant writer unbelievably
No,
large amounts of money.
no. She already screwed up. She sent the email to John that says that those documents don't exist. But we've also got the video of Erlinda congratulating Stephanie. No, she didn't really congratulate Stephanie. She congratulated the town on getting that money.
Yeah, and I thought she congratulated the town clerk.
Well,
Well,
my final takeaway on this whole little video is if you guys have a problem with Stephanie, you should take it to her face or to the streets so she can have some respect for you. Till next time, catch you on the next one.